Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Mark Murray, and today we're going to be continuing on with the green to yellow burst Wolfgang I've been working on. Here's a quick recap of what we've done so far.
The guitar is an EVH Wolfgang standard. It came in sparkly silver. I started by disassembling and then sanding the guitar down. Then we brought it out to the spray booth and sprayed the first color onto it, black. Next I drilled a hole and added a cavity using a router for a kill switch. So this is how the guitar looks now. The inspiration for this guitar is this other Wolfgang I did on episode 32 of Trash to Thrash. The Wolfgang I'm working on today is for the same owner, and he wants a companion guitar for this one in green and yellow.
Alright, well today we're going to be getting it sanded and prepped for the actual colors, the green and yellow burst. So we'll be taping it off and then bringing it out to the spray booth and spraying some color. By the end of the video, I'll unwrap it and show you how it's looking so far and get it ready for some clear coat.
So the first step today will be to lightly sand the whole guitar using 600 grit sandpaper, just lightly scuffing it up so the next paint colors and clear that I'll eventually do are going to adhere to the surface. And now I'm going to tape it up to start placing the stripes. Everywhere I place the tape is going to stay black when I start spraying my next colors, so this is going to create the stripe pattern on the guitar. Here I'm using 3M Automotive Performance masking tape and 18mm. You can get it on Amazon. For the smaller tape lines, I'm using Scotch Performance masking tape 233 Plus in 6mm. Also available on Amazon. I call this the Lunar Wolfgang, and my customer Mark wants this to match it. They'll be mounted up on the wall right by each other, so I want the stripe pattern to be pretty close. It might be a little bit different, but not by much. For all my colors on this guitar, I'm using Rust-Oleum's Painter's Touch 2X. I'm a big fan of this stuff because it has great coverage, it's available in a ton of colors, and you can find it at any hardware store. For the yellow, I used Golden Sunset, I used Meadow Green for the green, and Standard Black Gloss for the black. And to make the taping job easier, I use this StewMac tape dispenser, and I've got my 3 different widths that I normally use for masking guitars, all in one place, and it's weighted so you can pull them off with one hand easily. Spraying a burst with just a spray can is actually really hard, and these two colors don't blend perfectly. With the blue and purple one that I did before, I'm pretty sure I just did that all with spray cans. But with this guitar, like I said, the green and the yellow aren't really going to blend the same way like blue and purple would. So I did my base colors just with the cans, but I ended up getting a lot of overspray of the green onto the yellow and the yellow onto the green as I was going back and forth using both colors trying to get them to blend. So ultimately I decided to use the airbrush just to clean up the lines and make the burst a little smoother.
Alright, so I finished spraying the guitar last night. It's looking really good so far, and I'm ready to pull that tape off and see what those stripes look like under it. So let's get going and pull that tape.
And here are the results. I think this thing turned out awesome. I'm a big fan of these colors. I've used them together on another guitar in the past. And these colors are an idea that I've had to do on a Wolfgang for a long time and never have had a reason to do it. Mark hit me up and said that he wanted a matching guitar for his blue and purple. And these are colors that he actually suggested. So of course I jumped at the opportunity to throw these things on a Wolfgang with some black stripes. I dig it. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? In the next episode, I'll be throwing some clear on this guitar and getting it ready for assembly, so be sure to keep an eye out for that episode. It should be out in less than a month. I'll also have an all-new episode of Trash to Thrash dropping March 10th, featuring a 7-string Ibanez in black and blue crackle that turned out super sick. Thanks so much for watching, and rock on, my friends.